Firstly, looking back at last Saturday against Hyde, it wasn't necessarily a vintage performance, but it seemed quite comfortable in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if comfortable is respectful enough to Hyde, because they tried their best to get through us, but organisation was pretty good, but we weren't very good with the ball, which is disappointing. I think you have to accept that every now and again you're going to get performances like that, and as I've said on a number of occasions, the key to the people that stay up there are the ones that can win on those days. And for me, whilst I didn't enjoy the way we played, it was a good sign.
Is it going to be tougher to do that kind of work with the ball when you are away from home, though, as a rule?
Well, I guess that's a fair comment as well, but I think we should be looking to have at least our fair share of the ball. I'm not saying we should go away and dominate it, but I think we should at least have our fair share. And it wasn't a case of having lots of the ball; it was a case of what we did with it when we got it. There was just too many unforced errors, too much turnover of the ball, and I think the players that we expect to produce for us weren't very good on the day. So I think they know that, and we have to accept that sometimes. But as I say, make sure we come out with the 3 points.
The fact you've now kept 5 clean sheets in a row, what would you put that down to? Is that just a good back four, solid back four, or general all-round organisation and shape among the team as a whole? Or,
well, I think you need the right people in the right holes. That's the most important thing to start with, and I think the individuals thus far are proving that they're good enough to go and do what they've done. But the units need to work together. The team needs to work together. You need a little bit of luck, and the fact that we've had 5 clean sheets, I don't think anybody's really thinking about it, to be honest with you. It'll have no determination on whether we get another one Saturday, because I'm not a believer in that you've had 5 so you won't get one at the weekend. Start at 3 o'clock and finish at 4:45, and you've got to do all the right work in between to make sure you get a clean sheet. You know what I mean? And we'll try our best to get one.
I know Michael Spillane came in last Saturday, and I thought he did quite a good job. What do you make of the way he's come in on there?
Well, I thought he got better as the game went on, and he had another 90 minutes on Tuesday, and I thought he did well on Tuesday. In a difficult game with a lot of strangers in the team, and he needed that work where you're having to chase the ball a little bit. If I'm honest. We're trying to work very hard with him that he chases the ball and doesn't make fouls. Because it's a big factor in this league, not giving free kicks away in silly areas. And he's getting better. His fitness he's working hard on his fitness. And I said to you last Thursday, he's ready to play. And the more he plays, the better he'll get.
And then looking ahead to Saturday, you've got Gateshead coming down here. So they've just brought Gary Mills in as their manager, and I remember when he was at York, he had them playing a really good quality of football. And do you expect that to continue with Gateshead now he's there?
I think it's already started. The game suddenly takes on a whole different dynamic. And it's been no disrespectful to the previous manager, but when we looked around the squads at the beginning of the season, you looked at what Gateshead have recruited, and they've got a good group of players. And absolutely no question of doubt about that. And it's obviously the reason why Gary's took the job. It's experienced. They've got a big group. It's been expensively put together, and they would have been disappointed with the start. But they've picked up 7 points from 9. David obviously did a good job in turning them around a little bit, and now Gary's come in with David, and they'll take it on. I've got no doubt about that. And just reading his comments, they think they can challenge, and why can't they? So I think the game is a totally different dynamic at the weekend. Whilst at the minute it looks a team who's at the top and a team who's near the bottom, I think it's 2 top teams, and I think it'll be a really good game.